Pandora is a planet where time seems to have stopped. Here the vast jungle stretches to the sky, and the ancient trees, rooted deep in the heart of the planet, are connected to Eywa, the spirit that rules this world. Everything is connected here, from the smallest insect to the majestic Torok, the last dragon of the heavens. But Pandora is not just a jungle. Its oceans hide reefs that glow in the dark, tulkuns, giant whales with intelligence beyond humans, and coral forests that breathe life. It's a place where nature breathes, lives, and fights. But to mankind, it's just a resource. They return to destroy, conquer, and subjugate. On Pandora rises Hellraiser, a stronghold of human technology. Here the hearts of war machines beat, AMP exoskeletons that turn ordinary soldiers into mechanical giants armed with rockets and machine guns. Scorpion helicopters that fly over the jungle, firing on everything in their path. And male dragons, massive aircraft capable of carrying heavy weaponry to destroy Na'vi settlements. The RDA Corporation's underwater platforms plumb the depths of the oceans, using chain crabs and drones to extract resources. But by destroying Pandora, the humans themselves become vulnerable, not realizing that the nature of this world will protect itself. When Jake Sully arrived on Pandora, he was a simple man. His body was confined to a wheelchair, but the Avatar program gave him a chance at a new life. After becoming part of the Na'vi people, he learned of his connection to Eywa, went through the rituals, and became an Ikran rider. He found love in Neytiri and became part of her people. But to protect what he had come to love, he rose up against his own kind. Now Jake is a leader. He is not only a warrior, but a father. His family is his fortress, but also his weakness. Neteyam, Lo'ak, Kiri, and Tuk have become the meaning of his life. But a new threat forces him to seek protection away from the jungle. Colonel Quaritch was destroyed in the First War, but his consciousness was preserved. Now he has been reborn in the body of an avatar, making him stronger than ever. He leads an army that possesses a new generation of technology. Reinforced exoskeletons, modernized dragon males, and underwater drones turn humans into an unstoppable force. Their goal is to destroy the Na'vi's bond with Eywa and seize Pandora's resources. Led by Quaritch, the RDA Corporation is once again at war. For Jake and his family, a new chapter of struggle begins. Seeking protection, Sully's family finds refuge among the water people, the Metkayina. They are a clan whose lives are tied to the oceans. They live in harmony with the reefs and tulkuns, and each of them can swim, dive, and breathe underwater. Their chief Tonowari and his partner Ronal accept the family, but not without tension. For Metkayina, the outsiders are a burden that could bring war. To survive, Jake and his family learn to live on the water. They master breathing, communicating with the Eywa, and controlling the skulkers. Lo'ak, Jake's youngest son, finds a friend in Tulkun the Outcast, who becomes his mentor. And Kiri, the mysterious daughter, discovers that her connection to Eywa is beyond comprehension. The humans haven't stopped at the jungle. Now their machines are invading the oceans. Chain crabs are destroying coral forests, and underwater platforms are launching unmanned drones to find riches hidden underwater. Airplanes bombard the coasts, destroying Metkayina homes. But the water people are not giving up. The Metkayina team up with Sully's family. They prepare for war, using tulkuns, who attack the humans' underwater vehicles, and skulkers, who assist in the battles. Jake realizes that this battle will be decisive. The war is reaching its peak. Quaritch's army is advancing from land, air, and water. Exoskeletons destroy settlements, aircraft destroy coastal villages, and underwater vehicles continue to ravage the ocean's ecosystem. But Metkayina and the Na'vi are ready to fight for their home. Jake leads the aerial attack. His spawn becomes a symbol of resistance. Loak and Tulkun attack the ships, flipping them into the abyss of the ocean. Kiri harnesses the power of nature, creating bioluminescent traps that destroy enemy drones. And Neytiri, fighting with a bow, becomes an invulnerable warrior who inspires her people. The battle becomes personal. Neteyam sacrifices herself to save her family, and Jake engages in a final battle with Quaritch. Pandora's fate hangs in the balance. As the smoke clears, nature enters the scene, rebuilding what has been destroyed. Torogs, led by Jake Sully, fly over the battlefield, their majestic wings dispersing smoke and ash. One of the Torogs dives, attacking the remaining Earth machines, tearing them apart with its sharp talons. Their roar becomes a symbol of Pandora's victory. The Ikrans, led by experienced Na'vi riders, patrol the airspace in pursuit of the retreating humans. They cohesively attack the Scorpion helicopters and drop them to the ground, where the Thanators, terrifying predators, tear through the wreckage and remnants of the machinery. On the ground, swarms of viper tails cautiously make their way through the remnants of battle, checking every corner. They find groups of soldiers and drive them into traps. Diracons and hexapods returning to their forests become a symbol that life continues to go on. In the midst of the jungle, hellfire wasps swarm over damaged exoskeletons, climbing inside the mechanisms and disabling them. Their bright red bodies glow in the twilight, creating an eerie sight. Underwater, the Eywa and Skulkers join Metkayina in attacking the remains of the underwater platforms. Huge Narathan, as if from the depths of nightmares, tear chain crabs apart. Glowing coral slowly grows, rebuilding the shattered reefs. The Tulkun, controlled by Loak, attacks an underwater RDA tanker, overturning it. Huge waves wash the remains of the machinery ashore. The united clans begin to rebuild the destroyed villages. The Thanators, previously a threat, now help dig trenches and transport materials. Diracons serve as a means of transportation for the Na'vi who patrol the territory. Taruki, Ikran, and Skulpers, under the command of their riders, coordinate air and sea routes, protecting the rebuilding Metkayan settlement. Their coordinated actions emphasize the Na'vi's symbiosis with nature. Kiri, whose understanding of Eywa has deepened, interacts with a group of hexapods who approach her without fear. She finds a new way to unite the different species of Pandora, strengthening their bond with the peoples. However, an RDA orbital station remains near the planet, ready for a new invasion. Huge, newly developed machines, ground tanks with drilling rigs and bulldozers capable of clearing entire forests, are loaded onto the ships. These machines create a new threat, ready to return to Pandora. Avatar, Pandora's Revenge,
is coming soon to a theatre near you. Thank you for watching. Any of your support in the form of likes and comments are very precious to me. Let's continue our journey together.